All right, so a few quick reminders before we start with our attitude. Then everyone wanted attitude. YouTube channel, if you are not subscribed to it, please, please, please go get subscribed to it, because this is my list of, videos that I want to make. I have over like 25 videos that I want to make that will completely help you build your business, help you get to what you want to do. I have so much stuff that I want to talk to you guys about, and I'm going to knock them out as much as I can. So make sure that you just review them, what you want, what you need, but make sure that you get subscribed to that YouTube channel. Actually, Julie, that's a great question. She said, can I suggest a Zoom call we talk about prospecting on social media? Guess what? Oh, let me see here. If I go to the YouTube channel, let me see. Hold on. I have like 4 different YouTube channels, and I will give you guys access to, the one is more like my motivation. It's my regular YouTube. People can go to it for motivation. Then I have an independent Beachbody coach, which is about the coaching. Then I have a Team Beachbody journey. And what I've been doing, I only have 2 on there, but I'm doing Zoom calls with other coaches or people who have had success with the business or who have had success with a workout program. And I'm putting them on there so people can hear so many different stories. So that might be a good one for you guys to get onto and subscribe to as well, because then you can share a story that might relate to someone. So let me share this here quick. Share screen. Share screen. Where's my screen at? Okay, can you guys see my screen? I guess I can't see. I can't move. Oh no. Oh no. Did it freeze? That might not be good. Hold on. Technical difficulties. It went into lower mode. Okay, sorry. Can you guys see the screen now? Okay. Woo! So this is what the channel will look like. Independent. And, oh, okay, maybe it didn't load yet. I know I was loading it before I started my class, and I have to go put my class on airplane mode for my phone. So it probably did not upload it yet, but I do have like a 10-minute video on what prospecting is and how to prospect on Facebook and how to go to different places to prospect as well. So I guess that's pretty simple there. Now, how do I get out of this share screen? Oh, crap. Stop share. All right. So a few quick reminders before we start with our attitude. Then everyone wanted attitude. YouTube channel, if you are not subscribed to it, please, please, please go get subscribed to it, because this is my list of, videos that I want to make. I have over like 25 videos that I want to make that will completely help you build your business, help you get to what you want to do. I have so much stuff that I want to talk to you guys about, and I'm going to knock them out as much as I can. So make sure that you just review them, what you want, what you need, but make sure that you get subscribed to that YouTube channel. Actually, Julie, that's a great question. She said, can I suggest a Zoom call we talk about prospecting on social media? Guess what? Oh, let me see here. If I go to the YouTube channel, let me see. Hold on. I have like 4 different YouTube channels, and I will give you guys access to, the one is more like my motivation. It's my regular YouTube. People can go to it for motivation. Then I have an independent Beachbody coach, which is about the coaching. Then I have a Team Beachbody journey. And what I've been doing, I only have 2 on there, but I'm doing Zoom calls with other coaches or people who have had success with the business or who have had success with a workout program. And I'm putting them on there so people can hear so many different stories. So that might be a good one for you guys to get onto and subscribe to as well, because then you can share a story that might relate to someone. So let me share this here quick. Share screen. Share screen. Where's my screen at? Okay, can you guys see my screen? I guess I can't see. I can't move. Oh no. Oh no. Did it freeze? That might not be good. Hold on. Technical difficulties. It went into lower mode. Okay, there we go. All right. So, again, make sure that you go on there, you look at that. And I have what's your gem? Challenge yourself. And then that one should be up tonight. So there's that one. Okay. So I want to get to this call here. So, because we only have so much time. Last few reminders. I'm going to be adding documents, hopefully tons of them over the next few days, because I'm going to try to get ahead of myself next week for my challenge groups and everything. So watch out for documents. I'm going to post my scripting. I'm going to post different ways that you can, everything, okay? So watch out for that. Make sure that you change the information though, because my name and my phone number will be in there. Look over what you want. I have the scripting for like T25, 21 Day Fix, TurboFire, PIO, all that stuff that's going to say, hey, if I provide you with a workout that's da-da-da-da-da, I didn't come up with the other ones yet. They're pretty simple, easy. All I do is look at the actual, like if I go to Insanity, look at the Insanity site. What does it talk about? Well, it's a high interval training, da-da-da-da-da. So look at the site. You can come up with whatever you want. Open house starts next Tuesday. Make sure that you get your people, put them in the documents, bring them on Monday night or Tuesday morning. I usually like to bring them in Monday night. When you add them in, again, let them know that there's no obligation, that if they do want to know more about what we do as a team, to try to engage in the post, watch the videos that we post out, and then they do need to write like their experience on that last day, that last post. You'll tag them, and they'll get to, be like, if you have any suggestions, let us know. Make sure that you get them out that Friday afternoon or whatever if you can. Also, Cup Challenge. I don't have the specific date, but I think it's middle of June that you can register for your team, and you have to be registered by June 30th, I believe. So if you don't know what a Cup Challenge is, go onto your online office, check it out. I don't want to get into too details about it because it's pretty basic, simple. You can win great prizes. You can have a lot of fun. It's a great way to push yourself and challenge yourself. Don't be afraid to step up, be a leader of a team. You can only have one diamond on each team. And yeah, so yay. Last thing, tag people. In the inspirational group, today I went on and I found like just 4 posts. I was like, I'll do this one, this one, this one. Randomly tagged 4 people that's in the inspirational group. And the way that I did that was the @ and I pushed the letter A. And then someone came up and I tagged them in it. And what was funny is, because I don't even know if this is one of my people or not, but Ashley Sears, I tagged her in one, and she posted a picture of like her wall of like inspiration and like her pebbles of switching over how much. I was like, oh my goodness. I was like, and she hasn't been posting in here this whole time. Like seriously, just tag people in the group, because that's going to know that you're there pushing them. You're there accountable. Just tag someone new every single day on like a post. Instead of it just being us talking back and forth, like it's for them. And we want to make sure that we're not over posting. We want to make sure that we are directing people to the post. So like if you know that someone's struggling with something and there was a quote, tag them in that. Be like, hey, I thought about you. Or hey, how's everything going? We're there to push them. And yes, we have the challenge groups, but the motivational group is also there for a reason. So I don't want to have to cancel it, and it's just a great way. All right, let's get into this, because soon enough it'll tell me that I need to quit talking. All right, So again, roadmap for success, amazing. And this one talks about attitude. And when our attitudes are outdistance our abilities, even the possibilities become possible. So pretty much what he's saying there is that when you start to think that you can do something, you can do it, right? And it's crazy because that's the same thing about like stepping out of your comfort zone, or if you challenge yourself. I don't care if it's a week, just challenge yourself to seriously let go of fear. How many of you have walked into Walmart and like noticed someone who is obese, wanted to go and talk to them? How many people have done that? So many people have seen people that they wanted to talk to and they haven't reached out to them because they were too scared to. What if you're giving them the opportunity to save their life? So challenge yourself for a week to, step out of your comfort zone, think that anything and everything is possible, and then go from there. All right, so we're talking about attitude, and your attitude determines your altitude. Crazy, right? So when you believe you can do it, you're going to be able to do it. It's as simple as that. That's why my fan page is Believe to Achieve, because that's what I believe. Once you start doubting yourself for anything, you're going to notice all the roadblocks that come with it. A dream without a positive attitude produces a daydreamer. You don't want to be a daydreamer, right? You want to have a dream and produce that dream to be your reality. A positive attitude without a dream produces a pleasant person who can't progress. Well, let me tell you, how many of you want to progress, right? All of you, or you wouldn't be here. A dream together with a positive attitude produces a person with unlimited possibilities and unlimited potential. Challenge yourself this month. I'm at -2 Success Club points. Woohoo! Rock on! Guess what? I really don't care, because I'm going to challenge myself and I'm going to make sure that I get 10 Success Club points. Why? Because I've had 10 Success Club points every single month this month, and I'm not about to watch that go down the drain. Not happening. I will make it happen because I know so many people on my page that could benefit from it, right? I know so many people that have asked me for their help and haven't done anything, and now it's time to tell them, listen, now is the time. You talked about changing your life. What is it worth to you? What do you want to invest in yourself? So, your attitude is the main factor that determines whether you will live your dream, or attitude determines how far you can go on the success journey. That's what it's going to do. It's going to determine how far you're going to go. Average person underestimates the role of mind in the success process. If you don't have a good attitude, you will never enjoy the success journey. If you doubt yourself, if you get down every time that you mess up, if you get down not understanding what you should say, don't worry so much on what you should say. Worry on saying something, right? Just put it out there. You will learn as you go. You will progress as you go. And the best thing that's going to come out of it is to duct tape your mouth in, like, I don't want to say duct tape your mouth because, like I said, you got to say something. But when you're upset or frustrated, duct tape your mouth. Take a few seconds and then go from there. Because watch what you say. Your Facebook or whatever you use, if you're using your regular Facebook page, if you're posting out something negative, what do you think they're going to say? If you get frustrated, make it into kind of like a funny post that's not like my sister, I should say. I love my sister to death, but oh my goodness, the stuff that she says on her Facebook, every time. So like when I get frustrated with kids, I know I had a post today, I'm like, kids have been getting along great. We've been going to church. We've been really building a better relationship with each other. And I have to thank that 5 love languages for that. Like I've been finding out what their love language is and figuring out how they feel loved. And we've been communicating a lot more. But when they are upset, when they get angry with each other, Guess what I'm going to do? Have you guys seen the picture of the one shirt that says this is our get along shirt together, and they have two kids put together? I posted that out on Facebook because my kids the other day like were going at it, and I was like, oh my goodness. I'm like, really? Like, you guys are brothers and sisters, love each other. So I made kind of a funny post out of it that people probably will think is good. Make sure that if you guys are not on mute, please mute yourself so we don't have any background static or echo. But yeah, so attitude is huge. Here's a quote. Lowell Peacock remarked, attitude is the first quality that marks a successful man. I'm going to say woman too. If he has or she has a positive attitude and is a positive thinker who likes challenges and difficult situations, then he or she has half the success achieved. That is so true. If you have that positive attitude and you believe that something good is going to come out of what you do, you're halfway there. You're halfway to the success. People can alter their lives by altering their attitudes of mind. The choice you've made up to now have come from the results of your attitude. Your attitude determines your actions, and your actions determine your accomplishment. So the person you are and where you are at today is the result of your attitude. Because no matter what circumstances come your way, no matter what roadblocks come your way, you have the ability to choose your attitude towards a situation, right? Think about it. Where are you at today? Do you like where you're at today? Do you want to work better on it? Then that's why personal development is huge, because when you work on yourself and you work on growing that positive attitude, then you're going to understand how other people work. You're going to keep them positive. They're going to see it. Kind of goes hand in hand, right? So your current attitude is your choice. Most people with bad attitudes usually point to something other than themselves to explain their problems. How many of you have clients, or how many of you have blamed something on someone else? I mean, I'm guilty. I have before. Oh my gosh, well, they did this, or no, yeah. But you can't rightfully blame your attitude on anything or anyone but yourself. It's not what happens to you, but it's what happens in you that counts. Your attitude is not based on, you can write these down, circumstances. Your attitude's not based on your circumstances. You may not be able to control what happens to you, but you are completely responsible for your reaction to what happens to you. To every single thing that happens to you, your attitude isn't based on your circumstances. So you can't blame the circumstances for how you react. Next thing that your attitude is not based on is your upbringing. The past is gone. It's outside of your control. You are responsible for not allowing it to control you in the present. What has happened to you in the past is gone, you guys. It's gone. Not there anymore. Just like Danny Johnson says, you know, you can't, my parents were this or that, you know, I didn't come from a wealthy family. Who cares? Who cares? Let that be part of your story then. Let people understand that you came from struggle and look where you're going now. People want to be able to relate to real people. You're not perfect. Don't let them act like your life is complete perfect, because it's not. They don't want to relate to someone because they're going to be like, yeah, that person's perfect. Of course they're successful. Their life is perfect. Everything's perfect. No. Guess what? I came from a broken home. Guess what? I was homeless. Guess what? I was this. Let them see where you're at now and what you've come through. But don't let your upbringing hold you back from what you're doing now and hold you back from your attitude. Don't feel sorry for yourself. So your attitude is not determined by limitations. Since everyone faces limitations of some kind, whether it's lack of talent, limited money, few opportunities, or poor appearance, You need to learn to live with them. As Robert Schuller said, your limitations should be guidelines, not stop signs. Isn't that so true? They should direct you and guide you to your path on your journey, not prevent you from taking it. Guess what? You have a limited amount of money. This is where you push. You can push yourself. You can go out of it. You will find a way to achieve your dream no matter what your limitations are, because they are guidelines for you, not stop signs. Last thing, your attitude is not going to be determined based on others. No one but you is responsible for the choices you make today. No one but yourself. You may have been hurt or abused in the past, but it's up to you to overcome that injury just as you would a physical one. Ooh. So move beyond it. Move beyond it. No matter what other people have done to you, you have a choice to react to it. The truth is that anyone, no matter how good the circumstances are, can find a reason to have a negative attitude. And everyone, no matter how bad the circumstances are, can find a way to maintain a good attitude. Isn't that crazy? So background and circumstances may have had an influence on you where you are, but you are responsible for who you become. Where you're at now, I'll say it again, can be based on your background and circumstances and how you've made your choices. But who you are about to become, where you see yourself, think about it. If you decide, when you get frustrated right now with the business, when you feel like you're doing so much and you're not seeing stuff, no, you're planting seeds right now. You're planting seeds over and over. And if you are not seeing a difference after some time, then you need to make a change. But if you get frustrated and you give up, where do you see yourself in 5 years? Are you going to be where you're at? Like, same thing. Like, if you're broke, if you're tired, if you want the freedom with your family, if you want to be your own boss, if you want to go tell your boss to F off, then what do you think? How are you going to do that if you don't act right now on your dreams, on your goal, on your journey, and stay consistent with it? It is hard work. It's hard work, you guys. It is. It is. Daily, hard work, over and over and over. Right now, I'm probably putting in a good 8 hours a day. Maybe more. I won't give up my kids' time, but I am putting in as much time because I'm trying to help you guys achieve your goals. I'm giving you guys all the time that I have right now and as much as I can, and I will give you guys more if you want personal time. I just set up through a website, which I can go into in a video, but it's a free scheduling, and I get to block out the time that I can't talk, but people can go on there. I can put it on my Facebook. I can put it on my fan page, and people can set up calls. And then I don't have to like send them a message, so they can do it on their own, which is great. So if you're stuck right now, just seriously think, where do you see yourself a year from now, 5 years from now? And I want to make one more point too before we go back to the attitude. Imagine you put yourself, I told this to Leslie today when we were talking. Imagine you give 4 years your full focus that you have the ability to in this business, just like if you were going to go to college to become like a doctor or to have a degree. You can be making more money, the potential is there, in a 4-year time to be making more money than a doctor without the debt from the schooling. And if that's what you want, then you need to put your focus, you need to learn, and you need to be teachable. So when the leaders are telling you, hey, do this, or hey, let's do this, that means shut up, sit down, listen, and do. Now, as harsh as that sounds, I learned that from Dani Johnson in her 6 figures to 6 digits and 6 figures, whatever it was called, or one of her books. But she said you need to, if you think about it. Like, I didn't listen to a lot what Lindsay said because I was like, I'm going to do it my own way. Like, I listened to her a lot in the beginning, and I progressed really fast. Then after that, I went on my own path. I didn't listen to her about building the business. Why in the world didn't I? Because I was stubborn, and I thought I knew everything. I thought, no, look where she's at right now. She's making $5,000, $6,000 a week. Where am I at right now? Depends. Make anywhere from $400 to $700 a week. You know, that's a huge difference, right? She listened and learned and was teachable. I wanted to do things on my own, decided to run how it is. Now, all I'm doing is personal development for leadership. I'm learning ways to help you guys. I am finding what I need to do. And the way it works is that by helping others, that's how you make money. It's not about, you know, again, I don't want to say, okay, I'll help, da-da-da-da-da, and you're going to make all this, whatever, because we know that it's not about the money. It is about helping people. And that's why when you start learning to help other people achieve their goals, your income will increase. So I put my focus in my coaches. I'm putting it in my clients. And that's because I want to help you guys build your dreams. Will it help me? Of course it will. But that's not why I'm doing it. It's not for me. It's to show you guys that you guys can do it, and you can help other people do it too, because this business is your foot through another door. This is not a job. Get that out of your head. This is not a sales job. This is not a job. This is your own business, your own financial freedom, your own way of living. You guys create your own paychecks. You create your own paychecks. That's something huge that not a lot of people can say. But what does it take? It takes consistency. It takes self-discipline, a lot of self-discipline. For me to be able to be at home, I could be doing whatever I want to do. I have to stay disciplined in order to do this. Oh, don't tell me I had 10 minutes. We might have to add on another Zoom right after this because it's only going to be 7:40, so we can do another 20 minutes if that's what you guys want to do. It's up to you. So I'll see how far I get with this, but nice attitude. We need more. So, all right. One of the greatest discoveries you can ever make is that you can change. No matter where you are, no matter where you were yesterday, how negative your attitudes have been in the past, you can be more positive today. And that makes an incredible difference in your potential and in your life. Having a positive attitude can work for you. And there was this story about some coach that was in the game, and what he posted was, the game is scheduled, we have to play it, so we might as well win it. And it was a wonderful insight because they won like 11 NBA titles in 13 years. Why? Probably because of that positive attitude. Hey, we're in this already, you know, why not win? Not a negative attitude. So challenge yourself. So this is the story that I wanted to share here. Your attitude determines how you approach the journey. Several years ago, an experiment was performed in a school in San Francisco Bay Area. A principal called in 3 teachers and said, because you 3 teachers are the finest in the system and you have the greatest expertise, we're going to give you 90 selected high IQ students. We're going to let you move these students through the next year at their pace and see how much they can learn. So the 3 faculty members, the students, and the students' parents thought it was a great idea. And they all especially enjoyed the school year. By the time that the school ended, the students had achieved from 20 to 30% more than the other students in the entire San Francisco Bay Area. That's huge. At the end of the year, the principal called in the 3 teachers and told them, I have a confession to make. You did not have 90 of the most intellectual, prominent students. They were run-of-the-mill students. We took 90 students at random from the system and gave them to you. The teachers naturally concluded that their exceptional teaching skills must have been responsible for the students. Great progress, right? Well, I have a confession, said the principal. You're not the brightest of the teachers. Your names were the first 3 drawn out of a hat. So why then did the students and teachers perform at such an exceptionally high level for the entire year from the previous? The answers can be found in their attitudes. They had an attitude of positive expectations, the teachers and the students. They believed in themselves and one another, and they performed well because they believed that they could do it. And as crazy as that sounds, it's so true. If you tell yourself every single day, if you believe that you can do this, you can. Do you know what me and my kids talked about the other day while we went on our walk to school? Nice 5-mile walk, should I say. 2.5 there, I had to go back home. I said, hey, if you guys could live anywhere, where would you live? And my son said, he's like, Colorado, because it's hot there all the time. I was like, what? I was like, what did you just say? I was like, I mean, that's cool because I thought Colorado because, like, my dream home would be somewhere that has, like, a forest and a lake, mountains, outdoorsy. I'm a big camping girl, whatever. But he's like, wait a minute. No, I meant California. I was like, oh, okay. Okay, that's a little better. And I don't remember where my daughter said, but he's like, or Texas. And I was like, you know what? I was like, how would you guys like to move in a few years? I was like, maybe a year, maybe next year. How'd you guys like to move? I am totally up for moving where I'm at into a different place. I've always wanted to move out of here. There is limitations here and there with kids, but that's something that I want to do. I want to move. I want to move my life to someplace new. So, and right now I believe that I can do that in a year or two. I'm going to push for a year, but I believe in 2 years I can move out of this place and get my own home. My own home, not apartment. So, Rebecca, you can come with all you want. So this is really great right here. How you think affects your approach to the success journey in a powerful way. Your attitude toward life determines life attitude towards you. How you think affects your approach to success journey in a powerful way. What I believe about life determines how I perceive life, which determines what I receive from life. If you guys want to write that down, I'll say it again. So, what I believe about life determines how I perceive life, which determines what I receive from life. So if you expect the worst, you will certainly get it. I know I've been there before, and let me tell you, that's what happened. If you expect the best, even when negative circumstances come your way, and they will, because a positive attitude doesn't stop bad things from happening, right? They're going to happen. But you can make the best out of them and keep going. So 94% of all executives surveyed attributed their success more to attitude than any other factor. If they're telling me, if I'm telling you 94% of the executives of these high, like I'm talking about their Fortune 500 companies, Fortune 500 study, 94% said that their success was based on their attitude. So I'm telling you right now, if you have a bad attitude about something, you're going to fix it right away, right? You're going to get a better attitude. You're going to learn how to work through bad attitudes. You're going to learn how to see the positive side of effects. You're going to learn how to rethink and how to retrain your brain. Because once you start thinking positively, like I said, a bad situation comes up and you're like, hey, this happened for a reason. I don't know what it is, but it's just another part of my journey. It's just another part of a struggle that I'm going to go through. And it's just another thing that I can share with people to show them that I am a real person. I go through these struggles, but I will overcome them. And that right there is going to be the inspiration that people want to see. And when you can do that, you will notice a huge increase on there. So you can go a lot further in life and live longer with a good attitude than you can without one. And there was a study about cancer patients who were undergoing treatment, and how that worked was they did a study, and they tracked the progress of 57 women. Of the ones who had a positive attitude when they were diagnosed with cancer, 7 out of 10 were alive 10 years later. But of the ones who felt a sense of hopelessness during the diagnosis, 8 of the 10 had died. I mean, it might sound kind of crazy, but I mean, we all know when you get stressed, it affects your body. We know that. When you have that bad attitude, I mean, it's just kind of crazy thing. So there's about a minute here. I'm going to say this last thing, and then actually that will be it. So good attitude makes it possible for you to be successful. It gives you fuel so that you want to pursue your purpose, grow your potential, and sow seeds benefiting others. It can give you the staying power to improve, but it also makes the journey more enjoyable along the way. So I hope that was a great call for you guys. I hope you guys learned a lot, that literally your attitude can affect your whole life. Not just your business, but your whole life. I have great things to come. This book next goes into 7 signs of a great attitude, and I didn't start it because I wanted to make sure I could get through it all. Watch out on the team page. I'm going to have lots of documents in there. Get subscribed to that YouTube channel, because I'm going to be knocking off videos left and right about ranks, cycle bonuses, other ways, apps, things to help you manage your time,